Errors of articles. The road to famous monument passes through a forest. तो ए famous monument passes through a forest. तो गलती बी. अगला, our housing society comprises of 6 blocks and 33 flats in an area of about 8,000 square meters. तो सी. Next, now that she is living in her own flat, she cleans the doors twice a week in the summer and once a week in the winter. तो समर के पहले द नहीं और विंटर के पहले भी द नहीं, तो ऑप्शन सी, 3 का सी. नेक्स्ट, with little imagination and enterprises, the tournament could have been transformed into a major attraction. With a little imagination, तो गलती 4A में, 4A. अगला, this display the remarkable variety, a remarkable variety. तो ऑप्शन बी इज करेक्ट, ए रिमार्केबल वेरिटी. इफ यू हैव फेथ इन Almighty, everything will turn out to be all right. The Almighty God is unique, so the Almighty is used here. 6A. According to the Bible, it is meek and humble who shall inherit the earth. The meek and the humble. The meek and the humble. तो options B is correct. On my request, Lalit introduced me to his friend who is a singer and scientist. तो who is a singer and a scientist? तो ऑप्शन C is correct. This town isn't very well known and there isn't much to see, so a few tourists come here. तो निगेटिव सेंस हेयर, निगेटिव सेंस का यूज होता है, तो फ्यू यूज ए नहीं होगा, तो ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट. ही टुक टू रीडिंग टाइम्स फॉर बेटर नॉलेज ऑफ द फैक्ट्स. तो न्यूज़पेपर के साथ द का यूज़, तो हेयर 10 का बी. The accelerating pace of life in our metropolitan city has had the tremendous effect on the culture and lifestyle of the people. A tremendous effect. Pace of life in our metropolitan city had the नहीं, ए का यूज़ होगा, तो यहाँ पे ऑप्शन बी इज करेक्ट. बोथ द सिविलियंस एंड आर्मी मैन ज्वाइन द फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वार. तो बोथ द सिविलियन एंड द आर्मी मैन, ऑप्शंस बी इज करेक्ट. नेक्स्ट, द स्कूल इज विद इन 100 yards from my house. तो A 100 yards. So option B is correct. Next, the majority of the computer professionals recommends that effective measures should be taken against software piracy. तो प्रोफेशनल्स यानी प्लूरल, तो वर्ब्स में सिंगुलर, सो रिकमेंड RECOMMEND recommend. So option A is correct. 14 का A. Next, the famous Dr. Chandra is only dentist in our village. The only dentist. So option B is correct. Next, this candidate lacks an experience, otherwise he is well qualified. Here experience is abstract noun, so an remove here, so option B is correct. 16 ka B. Next, the person I met in the theater was the playwright himself. The person I met in the theater was the playwright himself. This option D is correct. The interviewer asked me if I knew that Kalidas was the greater than any other poet. So here the is incorrect, so option B is correct. The reason we have not been able to pay income tax is due to fact that we did not receive pay on time. So here the is used before fact, so option B is correct. Even now when I see the sport, I am reminded of an unique incident that took place several years ago. Here N is incorrect, so option B इसका B answer. My father was an honest and God-fearing man. So here D is correct. 21 का D. Gangotri has a special significance for the devout, as it is considered as the abode of King Bhagirath, who brought the Ganga down the river down to earth. So here A special is used, so option 22 का A is correct. The recent study has indicated that there is a perceptible change in the attitudes of the people. That there is a perceptible change. So option 23 का B is correct. He was fascinated by insects, and the more he studied their habits, greater was his fascination. तो greater के पहले दो का यूज, सो ऑप्शन 24 का C is correct. 25 with little patience you will be able to cross this hurdle. तो A little. A little should be used, तो 25 का A. My friends insisted that I should